I'm here with Jonas, our Group CEO, today to discuss our year-end performance and wrapping the year up. Thank you for taking the time, Jonas.
Thank you. Great to be here. This is a great moment to reflect and pause, and most importantly, say thank you to all our colleagues and customers, clients, and other stakeholders.
Before we go into the highlights, what's the main feeling that you take with you from this past year?
Well, first of all, I feel proud. I feel proud to be part of Adven. I feel proud of what we have achieved together during 2025. And this year has been a year defined by progress, teamwork, and resilience. And what we have achieved is because of all the hard work and dedication across the entire group.
It's now been roughly a year since you stepped into the role of Group CEO. What stood out the most?
The people and the meetings, the conversations. So as an example, early this year I was in Kotka, Finland, and a couple of weeks ago I was in Avesta in Sweden. And I've also continued to visit our offices, plants, and customer across all our markets throughout the year. And the open discussions, the honest reflections, the ambitious ideas, I think those are the ones that have stood out the most and are the most energizing moments. It also confirmed to me what makes Adven special. We have a solid foundation, we have a commitment to doing things the right way, and we have a shared belief in our purpose.
And when you say purpose, how would you describe it? What does that entail for you?
Well, I like to keep it quite simple and clear. So first of all, we keep people warm. And secondly, we help industries become more competitive and more sustainable. And I mean, it's not just words. This is the real impact we deliver every day. This is how we make a difference.
And let's talk a bit about performance, as this is a kind of a Group CEO sit-down. If you had to summarize the past year for us as a company in a few headlines, what would they be? What would you like to highlight from the past year?
Yeah, I would start to highlight the outstanding operational performance we've had. Our existing business has delivered a fantastic year. Reliability has been high. We have improved efficiency. The teams across the sites and functions have worked incredibly well together. So I would say that's the backbone of everything.
Okay. You've also discussed and talked a lot about how we operate and collaborate, especially through Elevate. We haven't talked in the public eye of Elevate. Would you like to explain a bit what's Elevate? What's the project?
Yep. First of all, Project Elevate is an improvement program that we have been doing across the year. We started with an assessment phase. We have been through early implementation, and it starts to become a daily practice in the organization. And I mean, that's important because competitiveness, it's not only what we do, it's how we do it. And the Elevate has shown a great evidence of this, how we operate, how we collaborate, and how we deliver together.
Could you perhaps be a bit practical? What's one example of daily practice? What does that actually embody?
I would say it means clearer accountability, better ways of working across different functions, more consistent follow-up. To improve how we do things, if you look at how we did it yesterday, we learn from it, and we improve it today, and even better tomorrow. And a shared focus on reliability and performance.
Mm. And there was a lot of concrete milestones, real projects, real partnerships, real impact. If we look back at the year, what are those few moments that best capture what we actually did and delivered and achieved the past year?
Well, first of all, I would say that these milestones, it's not just projects completed. It's really examples of how we every day make energy systems more efficient, more resilient, and more sustainable. And we do it together with our customers and together with municipalities and the society where we act.
We've seen a strong momentum now in some growth areas, especially within IES, which means then industrial energy solutions and geo. What are you most proud of in those areas?
Well, to start with, IES has delivered a record year, so it's fantastic
They
to
have
see.
rocketed.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see. And on top of this, we have launched a new strategy. We have implemented a new organization in the IES team. We have successfully closed many key projects. If I would mention one, I would mention the ASNS ingredient project in Latvia. It's a new pea protein plant, and we delivered the energy solution there. But also looking ahead, we built a very solid pipeline going into 2026. And this truly inspires me. The ability to grow, to innovate, to collaborate between the teams and across the markets. Can also mention that we're actually entering the reserve market in both Finland and Sweden. Also seeing an increased interest for our water solutions, and all of this, it's fantastic and really exciting.
And how about on the geo side?
Same story. Fantastic year on the geo side. Geo has continued to grow. As an example, we reached a milestone entering Norway, our first project in Norway. And then also we signed our largest geo project to date in Finland with the Nordica Fastigheter. So a meaningful step in strengthening our position there in this segment, and really exciting to see there as well, the journey we have made.
And another big topic has been the growth through acquisitions, which you say quite a natural part of for a company to grow. A short reflection on the acquisitions.
Yeah, I like to say, I mean, I really like it. We are a growing energy company indeed, and we talked about IES and Geo, and we're growing there, but we're also growing through acquisitions, like you mentioned. And we have added a couple of new sites and new district heating volumes to our portfolio. So I would say these transactions support our long-term growth strategy, and they also create new opportunities for all our teams. Well, of course, warm welcome to all employees. I've already said it, but all new employees that we got from these acquisitions, and we're extremely happy to have you with us. The acquisitions I think about, first of all, we have Simrishamn in Sweden, which we actually signed in 2024. We closed it early, I think it was 2nd January 2025, so it's more in 2024. But then we also have Kaskisten in Finland and Kungsör in Sweden. So, and more to come.
Yeah. Then we've been actively also engaging now with different stakeholders and investing in our relationships, both customer stakeholders, different interest groups. What comes to mind now reflecting, looking back? What did you see improving this year?
Well, first of all, great events. Was fantastic feedback from those events, but we hosted the important customer and stakeholder events, and we can see that the interest in our solutions is growing, steadily growing, and the awareness and the brand recognition of Adven are steadily increasing, even outside of Nordics. We've also seen quite more media interest in some of our projects. So it tells me that, I mean, our role as a trusted partner, it's definitely strengthening, and we're taking steps in the right direction every day.
And we, of course, look forward to meeting more and more people and mingling a bit more even next year.
Absolutely, all of you. I hope to see many of you on these events during 2026.
let's move onwards towards the sustainability, the core in our business. What would you highlight from the past year, sustainably wise?
Well, first of all, we made important progress in our carbon reduction, our energy efficiency, and improving and increasing the amount of circular solutions. We remain on track. We have certain targets. For example, reducing our carbon footprint by 50% by 2030. So we're taking important steps every day. We have also improved our GRESB rating. So it's a sustainability benchmarking score. We have now achieved 4 stars and taken an important step in that. So credit to all involved in improving that. And then, of course, I also encourage everyone to read our sustainability review. And it's a lot of good and great information there of everything we do on this topic.
And what does the progress make then possible for us as a firm?
Well, it strengthens us further. It strengthens us further as a partner for customers and other stakeholders. I would say it strengthens our long-term value creation. So, I mean, I've said it many times, sustainability and competitiveness, it goes truly hand in hand.
Mm. Then looking at the financials, what enabled us to keep investing this year? We had a major thing there in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we did a refinancing of the group, so we completed that. So it sort of puts a solid foundation for the future. That combined with a great operational performance that I mentioned earlier, it has put us in a very good position. We are a growing company, and now we have everything set for further growth.
Yeah. Then the people that we always say that, of course, people make the firm. How do you feel about our people side, the culture, the engagement, the growth there?
Well, I'm encouraged, definitely. I see many positive things, and we have seen a positive development in our employee survey. And like you say, I mean, we invest a lot in sort of tangible assets, machinery, and so on, but the people is the most important.
Capital.
Yeah, it's the most important asset we have. And I also want to thank everyone that have taken the possibility to provide feedback in our service. So by doing that, we build a stronger Adven every day. And I mean, culture as such doesn't happen by accident. It needs strong leadership. It needs strong governance, and we're taking steps in that every day as well. So during the year, we have, for example, hired our new SVP in People and Culture, Anna-Karin Ingemarsson, who will continue to further develop the People and Culture agenda across the group. We can also welcome 2 new board members. So Lena Ek, former Swedish Minister of Environment and Climate, and Fredrik Arp, the former CEO of Volvo Cars. And then, of course, many new colleagues throughout the group, because we are a growing company. We always need new expertise. We need new energy. We need new perspectives that will help us grow even better together.
Looking forward about the next year, what are the main priorities for 2026?
Safety first, always. I would say that's where to start. And then, if I would mention 4 other bullets or 4 other themes, accountability and ownership is the first one. So we should continue to improve performance and reliability. So we take responsibility, we support one another, we hold ourselves to high standards. And I like to put it, this is a phrase I like, so we learn from yesterday, we own today, and we shape tomorrow. And then the second one I would highlight is performance and excellence. And here I talked about the Elevate earlier. We finalized that implementation during this year, and we embed that into the way that we work: efficiently, sustainable, and reliable. The third one I would mention is growth. I said we are a growing company. and it's exciting to be on this journey. But we drive sustainable growth and long-term value for our customers, communities, and owners. And we should embrace growth. The more we grow, the more sustainable we make the world, the more impact we are doing with our solutions. And then finally, coming back to the people, we should continue building Adven as an employer of choice, where people feel proud to work, where the culture is strong, the purpose is meaningful, and well-being and development are real priorities.
One new direction or growth area has been, of course, our exploration of the Polish market that's now been also made public. What can you share about that direction or that exploration of the Polish market?
Well, we're looking at Poland because it's an interesting market. It has interesting characteristics. First of all, a rising GDP, accelerating industrialization. It's an energy mix that still relies heavily on coal/fossil fuels. And that means that our solutions are excellent here. And we can really decarbonize and provide and help industries and our customers to be more competitive and more sustainable, as I mentioned earlier. I mean, we are in an excellent position there. We have excellent customers throughout our markets. They are present in many other geographies as well. So it's a good fit.
Yeah, we can support them on a group level.
Yes.
That's good. Then to close, what we'd like to say to everyone, I mean, as we are closing in on Christmas.
Thank you, of course. So thank you very much for all hard work. And I come back to saying I'm proud to be part of Adven. I'm proud to be an Advenian. I'm truly grateful for the commitment that you bring every day. Together we are shaping a better Adven. We build a stronger Adven. So every day we will have the best Adven we have ever had. So just finally, just wish you and your families peaceful holiday season, a Merry Christmas, a great start to the new year.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.